All right, hey boys and girls, a special treat for you today. I have a friend who is a psychic. A psychic is someone who makes predictions about someone's future, right? They use special powers and clues that they have, and they make a guess of what they think is going to happen. Now, I would like this psychic, Zoltar, to help us maybe tell us what they think is going to happen in books that we've already read, like Miss Nelson is Missing, How to Fill a Bucket, Stregonona, books that we know that Zoltar's never read, to see how accurate Zoltar really is. So we'll see if Zoltar can predict what happens in those books. We will also have Zoltar make predictions about some cards that I will hand him, so different things like maybe about the Buffalo Bills or Buffalo Sabres or school or whatever. And then when the video's done, I'm going to come back and tell you what your job is.
Welcome to my lair. I am Zoltar, psychic and dream reader. I am here today. I am here today to make some very bold predictions. That's right. That smoke is coming out of my brain. I'm thinking so hard. All right. Your teacher, Mr. Duty, asked me to make some bold predictions. Be a psychic, read your minds. He's going to hand me different cards or books, and he'd like me to tell you what's going to happen. I will do this because he is a kind man. Here we go. Mr. Duty, the first card, please. Thank you, Mr. Duty. The first ticket says Buffalo Sabres. Hey, my prediction is the Buffalo Sabres will lose every game they play in the month of March and April. They will then be demoted to the midget division, where they will face the Depew Saints and lose 6-4. Ralph Kruger will still be the coach, and ticket prices will still go up. Mr. Duty, the next ticket, please. Thank you, Mr. Duty. You look handsome as always. Have you lost weight? I'm kidding, I know. You have lost weight because I'm a psychic. All right, next one. Will we go back to school full time? I need to put this card on my head and think. Before I give my bold prediction, Zoltar knows the teachers love to see the children more. That's what makes teachers happy. However, I'm getting a... The answer is, I have no idea. Nobody does. That's what makes it so much fun. And you think the teachers know something that you don't? Parents, I promise we know nothing. But I know the district will do everything to get the kids back here safely. Mr. Duty, next question, please. All right, Mr. Duty, thank you. Miss Panuski. Oh, let me sense what's going to happen in that young girl's life. All right now. She's on the Fredonia softball field. Yes, I see her. Oh, she just dropped the ball in the outfield. That's okay, Miss Panuski. You're going to hit a home run next inning. But Miss Panuski, our dearest friend, will graduate. Graduate? Yes, she will graduate, and we will congratulate her. It's a new word called gradulate. After she graduates, she will graduate with high honors. She will go on to be the second best teacher this side of the Mississippi. Mr. Duty, next question, please. Thank you, Mr. Duty. Josh Allen. Bold prediction, Joshua Allen will sign a 6-year, $224 million contract and lead the Buffalo Bills to 3 Super Bowl titles. It's true. All right. Mr. Duty has handed me 4 books I've never read. I will now make bold predictions and tell you what these books are about, even though I've never read them. Here I go. The first, Miss Nelson is Missing. Clearly, this book is about a woman named Miss Nelson who's missing her cellular phone that went over Niagara Falls when she took her class there on a field trip. Nailed it! Next book. How full is your bucket? Clearly, it's about this boy and his dog who dig in the backyard for gold, find it, cash it in at the pawn shop, and buy a guitar. The next book is called Wemberley Worried. Clearly, this book is about Wemberley, who is worried if the Buffalo Bills will sign Josh Allen. But they do sign it. She doesn't worry anymore, and they name Wemberley Street after Joshua Allen. It's correct. It's true. Believe it. Zoltar speaks it into existence. And the last book I have here is called Stregonona. Clearly, Stregonona is about a woman named Nona who goes to the store and buys a Stregosaurus. Please, challenge Zoltar next time. Children, it's been real, but I gots to go make more predictions. Catch you on the flip side.
Well, Zoltar, a pretty smooth ending there, buddy. Sliding down and then slamming your butt on the ground. So, nice job, Zoltar. I bet you didn't see that one coming, buddy. Anyways, fun with Zoltar today, making predictions, making guesses of things that we don't really know what's going to happen, but it's fun to make guesses like that, right? People do this all over television, right? Like during the election, people made guesses of what they thought was going to happen, who would win, who would lose, how many they would win by, how many they'd lose by, right? People do this on ESPN when they watch sports games. They say, hey, I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win by 10. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to lose by 6. Whatever it might be, we make predictions. Sometimes our predictions are right. Sometimes our predictions are wrong. Like Zoltar, who probably needs to go back to psychic school. He was not very accurate. But maybe we'll find out about the Josh Allen prediction, the Buffalo Sabres prediction, and others. What I want you to do on the next page is I want you to make a prediction about what's going to happen in your life, right? I want you to predict into the future. I want you to predict, now you're 6 or 7 or 8 years old, right? I want you to think about what's going to happen when you're 18, when you're 28, when you're 38. I want you to make a prediction, right? So you might say, I predict I'm going to go to college and become a doctor. Maybe your prediction's going to be, I'm going to learn from my father about carpentry and I'm going to become a carpenter. Maybe you're thinking, okay, what can I do? I'm going to be a professional ice skater. And am I going to get married? Am I not? I'm going to get married and I'm going to have 2 kids. I'm not going to get married. I'm going to have three dogs. Whatever it might be. Where you're going to work, where you're going to live. That sort of thing. Have some fun with it. It's kind of making a prediction about your future. And maybe one, year, 20, 30 years from now, you can go back in your Google slides and you can see how close you came to your prediction. Right? I didn't know at 12 years old that I wanted to be a teacher. But man, I'll tell you, I love that I did. Because this job makes me so happy. It makes me nuts. Right? There's gray in the beard. If you look close, there's gray in that beard. But it's still the best thing that ever happened to me, this job, right? It's the best job and the worst job all rolled into one. All right? So have some fun, make some predictions. I'll see you next time. And you could be psychics just like Zoltar.